You open your fridge, spot that sauce bottle, and the date screams almost expired. Sound familiar?
Cue the internal debate. Still looks okay. Can I risk it? That little drama happens because many of us are fuzzy on the difference between shelf life and expiry date.
Exactly. And today, we're making it crystal clear. Think of it this way. These two terms are related, but definitely not twins.
Note, shelf life is all about how long a product stays both safe and top-notch quality.
While the expiry date is the manufacturer's promise, the absolute last day they guarantee its safety, shelf life is a performance timeline. The expiry date is a firm limit. We'll break it down further so you can be more informed the next time you see that sauce bottle. Okay, let's break this down. Shelf life is essentially the period where a food product remains not only safe to consume, but also retains its desired quality. We're talking taste, smell, texture, the whole experience. It's all about performance over time.
Right. Think of it like this. Those chips you bought, they might be safe to eat weeks after you open the bag, but they won't be good. They'll be stale. That point where good turns to meh, okay, I guess, is the end of the shelf life.
Exactly. And that shelf life is determined through rigorous testing. Companies analyze microbial growth, moisture changes, and even have people taste and smell the product over time. They use real-time testing and accelerated testing to simulate longer periods.
Now, expiry date, that's different. That's the manufacturer's guarantee of safety. Best before or use by, it means they can't vouch for the product's safety after that date. It's a legal safety cutoff, a line in the sand.
Milk is a perfect example. It might smell okay a day after the date, but bacteria can grow rapidly. Expiry is that moment when the risk of it going bad significantly increases. So shelf life is the journey, expiry is the deadline. So how do companies actually figure out a product's shelf life? It's not just a guess, right?
Exactly. It's rigorous testing. First, they look for microbial growth. Think bacteria, mold, anything that can make you sick. They monitor how these things grow over time under different conditions.
Makes sense. What else?
Moisture change is huge, especially for things like crackers or chips. They want to know how quickly a product absorbs moisture and loses its crispness. Then there's the taste and smell. Does it go rancid, develop off flavors? Texture is also important.
Like, does it get too hard, too soft, or too gummy?
Precisely. And they also check packaging stability. Does the container protect the food? Does it leak? Does it break down over time?
Okay, so how do they do these tests? Do they just wait around for months?
Sometimes, yes, that's real-time testing. But to speed things up, they also use accelerated testing. They expose the product to extreme conditions, high heat, high humidity, to simulate long periods of storage. It's like fast-forwarding the aging process. It's all about science, not guesswork.
Let's dig deeper with some examples. Imagine those chips at the back of your pantry.
Okay, the ones I forgot about?
Exactly. They might still be technically safe to eat after, say, 6 months past their best by date, but the quality has definitely taken a hit. They're probably lost that satisfying crispness, right? They're now soggy.
Soggy chips, the worst.
That point where the crispness goes away, that's a shelf life indicator. Safety might be okay, but enjoyment is down. Now, think about a carton of milk. It often has a best before or use by date.
Yeah, and milk goes bad quick.
Precisely. With milk, that date is much more crucial. After that best before date, the risk of bacterial growth skyrockets. It might look fine, but could be teeming with unwanted organisms. In that case, quality and safety decline rapidly after that date. Best to toss it. Let's break down that bread example. Day 1 to 3, soft and fresh. That's smack dab within the shelf life.
Right. Quality is top-notch. Days 4 and 5, it's getting dry, maybe a little hard. Quality's dipping, but probably still safe.
Exactly. But day 6 and beyond? Watch out for mold. That's when it crosses over, expiry territory and potential danger zone.
So shelf life covers that still good window, while the expiry date is the line you don't want to cross.
Precisely. Here's the one-liner to remember it. Shelf life is the expected good performance time. Expiry date? That's the official safety cutoff. So why do food companies pour so much money into shelf life studies? Seems excessive, right?
Not at all. Think about it. Wrong shelf life data can trigger a domino effect. First, product spoils while it's still on the shelves.
Ugh, nobody wants that.
Exactly. Then come the customer complaints and returns. That escalates quickly to potential product recalls, which are a logistical nightmare and incredibly expensive.
Talk about brand damage. No company wants to be known for selling spoiled goods.
It's a business imperative. Getting shelf life right protects their bottom line and their reputation. Plus, don't forget packaging. It's not just a pretty wrapper.
Right, like vacuum packs and airtight containers.
Precisely. Vacuum packing sucks out the air, limiting oxygen that can cause spoilage. Nitrogen flushing replaces oxygen with nitrogen, especially useful for things like chips. Refrigeration slows down microbial growth drastically, and airtight containers prevent moisture and external contaminants from getting in. Packaging extends shelf life.
Okay, let's address this one day over myth. People often think, it's just one day past the expiry, it's probably fine.
Big mistake. The expiry date isn't just a suggestion. It's the point at which the manufacturer stops guaranteeing safety.
Exactly. Think of it as a risk threshold. Before the date, the risk of spoilage or harmful bacteria growth is acceptably low. After, it starts climbing.
And this is especially important for certain foods. We're talking milk, meat, anything ready to eat that hasn't been cooked, and definitely baby food.
With those, you never want to take a chance. The potential consequences simply aren't worth it.
So here's an easy way to remember it. Shelf life, it's about how long the food stays good. Expiry date, it's when it may turn bad. Good versus bad, plain and simple.
Let's look at a juice manufacturer. They might rigorously test their juice for 9 months.
Wow, that's dedication.
Absolutely. But to be extra cautious, they might print an expiry date of only 6 months. Why the difference? That extra safety margin is there to protect us, the consumers. It accounts for variations in storage conditions and other unforeseen factors.
Makes sense. What's the benefit to the company of doing this, right?
Several key benefits. First, fewer product returns. If your shelf life is accurate, your product won't spoil prematurely on store shelves. This leads to better customer trust. People are more likely to buy your brand again if they consistently receive a quality product.
Makes sense.
Also, it allows for proper stock rotation using methods like FIFO, first in, first out, or FEFO, first expired, first out. This minimizes waste.
So accurate shelf life isn't just about safety, it's good business sense too.
Ever wonder what's at stake if food companies get shelf life wrong? Let me paint a picture. Imagine a sweet seller gearing up for a huge festival.
Okay, I'm picturing it. Lots of colorful treats, excited customers.
Exactly. Now, suppose they've estimated the shelf life of their mithai as 30 days, but it actually spoils after just 10.
Oh no, that's a recipe for disaster.
You got it. Customers buy these sweets, take them home, and bam, they're moldy, stale, or just plain bad. Disappointed customers are one thing.
But it gets worse, right?
Absolutely. Complaints flood in, reputations get tarnished, word spreads like wildfire. The brand takes a major hit, sales plummet, and trust evaporates. A properly researched shelf life, that protects your business from that kind of nightmare scenario. The cost of getting it wrong can be way more than just wasted product. So, to wrap things up, shelf life is really about the quality journey of your food. It's how long the manufacturer expects it to stay at its best, tasting great, looking good, and having the right texture.
And the expiry date, that's your safety deadline. It's the manufacturer saying, hey, we can only guarantee this product's safety up until this point. It's a line you really don't want to cross.
Think of it this way. Shelf life tells you how long something stays good. You know, those chips are still nice and crispy.
While the expiry date is shouting, don't cross this line because it might become bad. We're talking potential risks to your health.
Bottom line, understanding both shelf life and expiry dates isn't just about food. It's about protecting yourself and making sure businesses are doing right by their customers too.
Absolutely. And if you're keen to dive deeper into food safety, quality standards, and all those ISO concepts, subscribe to Search Sure Consultancy. We break it all down in simple, practical language, so standards are easy to understand.